Testing. Testing by backflipping dramatically. Do. Okay, looks like the audio is working. I just have to adjust the tags because they still say Kirby. Alright, and the tags have been updated. Very nice, very nice. That being said, greetings, my disciples. I am back once again to dramatically backflip for you. Blah, 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 blah. Dramatically backflip for you. For today, we shall be continuing our adventure through Final Fantasy XIV. Specifically, we shall be starting patch 3.2's main story. Which, if you remember the last story episode, a young girl was thrown off the top of the tower by a deranged religious nut job. And so now we have to deal with that aspect and the fact that Ishgard itself is kind of trying to tear itself apart between the people that want peace with the dragons and the people that want to keep fighting and don't believe the fact that the war was started by them and the crimes that their ancestors committed. So, yeah, we have a lot to do. So first we must Manderville on top of this water fountain for no particular reason. Also, I'm just looking over here at these two characters. I don't know why, but they look kind of like Beauty and the Beast in some ways, just like the color of the dress, maybe. Alright. With that out of the way, let's talk to Tataru to begin the next part of the quest. As it once was. Tataru waiting to share good tidings with you and Alphinaud. Ooh, how nice. Good tidings are always nice. Dad, alright, been looking all over for you. Received news regarding Lemahan, Hore Boulder, and Colonet. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. Seems that once they learned the Scion's good name had been restored, they board the next ship bound for Limsa Laminsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. You don't mind being spied on. Quite wonderful news. I think that our reading is close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Alphinaud. Thancred. Benkria, what brings the two of you here? You and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. We may just have found the answer. Oh, you have. Hopefully. Or when you were fleeing Ul'dah with Minfilia, you say Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming this is true, and I have some reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. Is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is also quite hypothetical, but I propose that such an adventure, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple if you would. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we may require suitable data. Fortunately, we know where such data can be found. The battleground where Aura felled the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. Oh, really? It was there that Hydaelyn intervened to shield him from the magics I invoked. Carol and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the ether therein. The two of you, alone. I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies with which to hide Kira while patrols pass. Besides, if you and Aura come along, who will see to from his grand homecoming? I don't like it, but okay. Like that, very well, trust in your plan. Do try not to get into too much trouble. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will at least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tetra and I will return to the Rising Stone to make preparations for our continent return. My impose you to meet them at the Limsinian docks. Stoic nod. I shall see the four of us at the Rising Stone. 4 of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. Quest accepted. I'm actually surprised that the base still has patrols in it at all, considering how badly I blew that place up. Or I guess more of like how badly the bad guys blew that place up. Now then, off to Limsa. And all its confusing layouts and boats and whatnot. So thankfully I have not found it as confusing since I've gotten used to the game a bit more. Whee! Almost forgot. There we go, that's faster. Boing. Hello, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Hank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in Forest Lands. I worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Ah, the Crystal Braves, yeah. Taproot found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hanish vessel. Pained us not to be there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Colin? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. The dark days are behind us at last. I should be glad, indeed, to return home and speak with my daughter. Unfortunately, we're still looking for her. I mean, she's missing? How could you possibly let this happen? Yeah, I'm sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. Sancred must be. He watched over her from the very first, long before me. He'll watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much more to be done. The Braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit, to the science, and long overdue reunion. Huzzah! But there you have it, to the Rising Stone. Alright, I'll meet you three there, because, heaven forbid, I just walk with you, or ride the carriage with you. Or just dramatically back up. Uh-oh. Nice disguise, Thancred. I can still see the tattoo on his neck.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Mm-hmm. Don't take off the mask and helmet yet.
Let us be about our business, then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you've favoured me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Shipper on deck.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Fair, but we'll see.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Dramatic head shake.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
Oh,
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louis Soir, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
Indeed. Now can we enter the evil fortress of Doom?
I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
Couldn't you guys have this conversation while you're moving?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope.
Oh, that's right. She was in a coma for a while.
And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Beep boop beep bop boop boop beep boop beep bop boop. Alright, and then back to Revenant's Toll. Dramatically posing for dominance. Here's a little ice wolf. Feels good to be home again. I think everything's waiting for us just beyond the doors, friends and family with whom we have shared so much. Maybe the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. I wonder if we're gonna have to tell them, or how surprised I haven't told them that yes, we're missing something. What the? Okay, this is a very weird place to AFK, but whatever. Glad to see you both hard and healthy. What of Hey girl. She as well, though abroad on mission at present. Same without you. Welcome back, my lady. I could use a bit more with that around here. Her familiars with stalled companions brings a bloody tear to my eye. Secrete oneself on the ship. Hold to secure safe passage to faraway land. This tale you know all too well. When they are well assured, I shall like to seek a formal introduction. What, my friend? You really don't need to be shy. Try and grip me a moment longer at least. I'm happy to oblige you. My legs are rather less accommodating. Also, what the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordowa? Why, your brother, you understand, of course. For 1,000 days I trained that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Now that you're here, since you have surpassed me once more, no, do not tell me you've trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves and dug deep with the soul of mine enemies. Glad to be home. I can't help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we settle in, I will join the search. Actually, now then, more Tatru talking. It's been long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. It was the cast more from my forced ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them off not. I know them. Minfilia, Yara, Palomino, every last one. And when they walk through the doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course! Stoic nod. I still love how tiny she is compared to me. Ooh, a cookie! Me, dramatic, heartfelt thing. Also, cookie! The word of the mother. What on earth is that picture there? Oh, I'm gonna get a little frog minion. Cool! But also, why is there an evil vortex of doom? I have so many concerns. Then contact this short while ago. It seemed that they're right into the cash and board fruit. That's we rendezvous with them and you're strolling in Idleshire, where we shall with it. We will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect you should forgive me when I return with her daughter. Waka 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 waka. Teleporting! Ride the frog. Oh, it's fun, by the way. Enchanting is ever I trust. I trust to pay my respect when time allows. Alright, what happened? Apologies, I see my last arrived. So what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appears to be remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the ultimate weapon's destruction, ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Vow, when I believe Heidelin shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Shiada aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would have expected with a more recent disturbance. Heidelin, there's no other explanation. There is more. When I studied the site where Mistral used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet, unlike Mistral and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there and then not there. Now, recall your vision to a vast crystal floating in a sea of aether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that, when communicating with Heidelin, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Heidelin interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Mistral's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Heidelin may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You are implying, I take it, that Heidelin guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul onto the ethereal sea. In which case we need to continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exist. I speak of the antitower, showing a construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where the entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, the contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Mia was the keeper of the antitower. I had no idea. And then our course is clear. We must pension her aid once more in. So Heidelin told her to go back so she would be swept up in the flow magic, and then would end up being brought directly to her, both body and mind. That's quite a twist. That does explain why we wouldn't be able to find her normally, because she's not even in the real world right now. It would also explain why we have so little news on her. Do 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 do. Hello, Rose. Yeah, she's watching me through the window that's behind me. And then, of course, we have a giant robot over here. So I imagine if we have to go to the antitower, we're probably going to have to fight our way through a whole bunch of stuff before we even get to where we need to go. But for now, we shall continue to seek and hope that she is okay. Whee! Dramatic flying music. Oh. Yes, please allow me to enter. Now that, whee! Do. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secret have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask you to grant us entry into the antitower that we might use to take a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Hey, don't look at me! The tower was abandoned to its magic keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If there's no detriment to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The forum foisted the title up on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the antitower was sealed save one. Oh, here! My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it, such as the forum's final order to me. Well, I can read the words right now. Will we be going or not? We will, Master Maito. We'll do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You, Balderson girl, you're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you're to tend to them. Those are my terms. I will hear no argument. Appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, Aura. Stoic nod. The antitower is now accessible. I knew it. We gotta go through an evil dungeon of doom. Oh, you love antitower. Although I look forward to seeing what it has in store. I wonder if the music will be as fun as the Warrens. Ooh. Oh, geez. The tower is upside down. My God, it's like the Tower of Babel. Again, you stole with somehow DPS. Yeah. Wait, and Thancred the tank. I wonder if the game was actually expecting you to go through this as a tank. Now then, what's this do? There we go. Oh, that was easy. At least to start. I imagine we're gonna have to go through the upside down, the Tower of Babel to get where we're going. Whee! Whee! I still like the fact that they actually have the NPCs come in to like help you rather than just having a random group of people. And nice. In order. Yeah. The question I still have is what exactly we're going to have to do to get Minfilia back, because I really doubt it's going to be as simple as go through the Tower of Babel and then look for her. It's never that simple. Zororogo. That sounds like the name of a creature from a Ghibli movie. And I don't know if we want to go swimming in pure ether. That seems like a horrible idea. Oh. Can we fight the sound bubbles or no? AKA ignores question. Yes, indeed. Ow. Yep, this frog is grooving. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Do, 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 do. Stab the giant frog in the butt. And occasionally remember to catch paint. Bad frog.
No mistakes.
It's not easy being Croak. Ah, that was fun, boss. Now then. Whee! You traveled down the up staircase? What? Whoa. This place is trippy. Ooh, mimics! This is actually, I think, the first time I've ever seen a mimic. Stab it in the butt. Is this a mimic too? No, it's not. It's friggin' doorkeeper. Opening doors. You on. Okay, so according to the chat of the characters, which I almost missed, this is just sort of like the shore of the ethereal sea, supposedly. Fire homunculus. I kick you in your flaming butt. Which actually works because my armor is probably fireproof, given the fact that it's mainly made for fighting dragons. Ooh, sparkly. Oh god, evil rocks. Oh. I don't think I dodged that. Ow. There we go. One, let's take care of the last one. Boom! And free treasure. Oh, we have a doorkeeper and evil rocks. Oh god, there's 4 doors now. The music is very calm, despite everything that is currently going on. I'm gonna do some doom spikes to try and drain all their health because there's so many of them. There we go. And slicey, slicey, slicey. And dramatically stabbing. Boink. Ziggy. Oh, it's one of the little guys riding a giant crystal. And his name is Ziggy? These spriggans, I imagine they were drawn to the crystals. Oh geez, that did a lot of damage. Imagine we're gonna have to hide behind the rocks at some point. Oh, it's targeting me! It's targeting me! Okay, so I was right. We have to hide behind the rock if it's trying to target us. And then we have to avoid the ensuing explosion. Oh. Nice! Alphamad runs in terror from whatever that rocket explosion is. Slicey slice. Alright, Diggy is almost defeated. Ow. Diggy is dead. And now we go into the Door of Doom. You travel up the downstairs. Up. This place is confusing. Wind up Vikings.
Away with you!
Fireball! Still, I attack you all with my Doom Spike. Don't know what Thanacrypt's doing, just standing up there in the middle of the attack, but whatever. There we go. Let's continue going up or down the ceiling. It's honestly kind of hard to tell at this point. Even the chandeliers burn upside down. Oh, how they obsess over useless details. For mind's toil. That was kind of funny. They're just sort of like, oh, we're upside down, and now we're not. Oh, one centaur is down, and the other one's almost down. Now it's down. Alright. This place is so confusing. Oh look, more magical things. Poor thing is trapped in the corner. Wind up magma. I think I'll save my... Oh geez, there's gonna be 6 of them. Actually no, 8 of them. actually looks kind of like Gigi, only much bigger. No, no fireball rain for you. Nice.
Away with you.
Battle Litany, activate! Boink! There we go, there's the last 4 of them. The wrong button for that one, but it's okay, it's all working out.
No mistakes.
I almost destroyed the wizard. Okay, that's one more down. Now I've also left this Viking. Darg. Now, is anything else gonna fall from the ceiling? Oh no, it looks like we may have reached the end. Oh god. Yeah, come on here. Terrible dolls, you ho-ho. Oh, this is so creepy. Why? Why is this in this game? I love this boss. Oh boy. It's just dolls. Oh, it's never gonna be that simple. Oh yeah, these guys are way too easy. Whoa! Nice combo. Why do the dolls shoot lasers? That's a sentence I never thought I'd have to say, even in Final Fantasy, I'm gonna admit. Laser dolls. Stop moving. You're mindless cretins. Oh, and now they have strings. How nice. Oh god! Oh, there's the real battle music. Brace. Oh, she's ready for our attack. Is anyone actually attacking her, or it's hard to tell? Dollhouse, that can't be good. Why am I a doll?
Away with you.
Thank you. Stop pounding the ground! Knockout. Oh, she's bracing again.
Away with you.
Oh, I see. She only braces in a certain direction. They gotta hit her from the front. Being turned into a doll with laser eyes is such a weird thing to happen in Final Fantasy. It'd be weird in any game, but somehow Final Fantasy just makes it even weirder. And come on. Creepy Doll of Death has been defeated. Okay, that's even worse. This is even worse. Just reminds me of that one boss in the I think it's the Earth Temple in Wind Waker. Like all the ghosts just combine into one really big fat ghost, and you have to throw it at these spiky pillars on the wall. Good job, guys. This is the closest point. We'll come to Minfilia. 8 is almost too much for my eyes. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm sure it's going to be badly, but... Alright, what else are we going to have to do, or what's going to go wrong? Oh god, am I going to get sucked into... Oh! My crystal.
Hear, feel, think.
Hear, feel, think. I really hope I don't lose my Blessing of Light again, because that would just be annoying. Heidelin.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst. We are the word of the Mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
Word of the mother. Oh god, is Minfilia possessed? Did she come out?
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Heidelin guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea.
Are you stuck here?
There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering.
Yourself, I'm assuming?
We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
The truth.
Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
I do not look happy. I look very disconcerted. So are we actually going to get some answers as to what's going on?
Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound.
Wait, is the dark crystal on the moon? Is that what it means?
In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter.
Oh? So in sending it to the distant world, the barriers between planes began to falter.
Across 10 and 3 were we then divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard.
Across 10 and 3 we were divided. Reflection of the source. I'm not sure what that means, but it seems like Heidelin was once part of a greater whole that was then divided into 10 and then possibly into 3.
Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease.
That I know. So Zodiac wants to restore himself and no longer be divided as he is.
They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source.
The barriers that surround the source.
Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining.
So for each calamity, for each calamity that happens, some part of him is rejoined to Zodiac.
Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed.
Each of the calamities and the eras of the world.
The Asians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final.
Oh, it's her final wish.
The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
She's not gonna be able to tell me, is she? Is she gone for good? Damn it.
You've had another vision, haven't you?
You could say that, yeah.
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
I may have just seen Minfilia's death. Though honestly, at this point, I can't tell. Oh, so that's what it looks like when I teleport in cutscenes.
Still in one piece, are we?
Somewhat, yeah.
Well, did you learn anything?
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Did she become like a primal or sort of like a taken of Hydaelyn?
Nor am I. Cryle?
Poor Thancred.
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
Well, how can we give Hydaelyn more energy then?
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Yes, if Hydaelyn's power is weakening, Minfilia may have given herself up to Hydaelyn to make sure Hydaelyn still had the strength to help me. God damn it.
Must you be so ungentle?
Must you be so... No. I understand.
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths.
We have?
To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die.
She may have given her life so that we could continue on.
The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
That white-robed Ascian, in the past, he had said that that people couldn't see him if their eyes were clouded. Maybe this is part of what we have to do, is just accept it.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly.
Hey, maybe if we actually manage to take down their dark god, maybe then Hydaelyn's power will be restored somewhat?
Come, there is much to be done.
You said it.
Yes, of course.
Jeez, and I'm not even at the second expansion yet out of the 4 that are the main story.
Wait!
Poor Thancred's gonna be hit the hardest from this, I think.
No, this is all wrong.
And here I thought Alphanat had already hit the bottom of how he was feeling. Yep, I'm still in 3.2. I'm not even at like the end. I'm not even in the big climactic expansion, which I think is Shadowbringers. Is that it, or is it another one? I'm trying to remember if it's Shadowbringers or another one. She's not coming back, is she? One must. We're going to be there to stand against darkness as defenders of the light. And where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss. Dramatic cutscene or dramatic. Oh, new card. Wait, what was this? Oh, that's right. The advertisement. That's you have to breathe the word of this to any others from rising stones, especially fine. I will break Tetra on what we have learned, as well as your engager. He may have insight into what the word told us. For you, Aura, after all you have done, I would say you have learned to rest. Okay, Endwalker is the one. That's what I thought. Yeah, Shadowbringers is third, then Endwalker. Thank you for clarifying, Rose. But speaking of Lawrence Reward, I received a missive from Sir Elmeric while you were away. It would seem he was playing a ceremony of some sort and would like you to attend. He did not divulge details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit. Oh, please, not another ceremony, please. I've had enough Doom parties. Especially considering the last big party I went to ended up with the Sultana nearly dead, and the rest of us running for our lives. This war of ours accepted. That quest name also does not inspire confidence. What is going to happen now? Alright, let's go find out what nonsense is going to be happening here. Boing. Boing. No command left instructions, reader shown inside. Alright, let's find out what's going on now.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation. Good, good. You of all people should be present.
Oh boy, what's happening?
When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
Oh. Peace conference. And I smile.
You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance.
Yeah, I can stab him again.
Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire. But if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
Agreed. Are you okay? Looked almost like he was having a vision for a second.
Tis nothing. Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen.
You're still not healed? Come on, bro. Take a break.
It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the Zealots.
I can understand wanting to make a peace between the factions.
The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead.
Yep, and I'll be there to stab things if it goes wrong. I just really hope you don't end up dying in the middle of it.
I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. It would not do for the guest of honor to arrive late after all.
Stoic nod.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes?
A drink. We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Sounds like a good idea, though I really hope you don't get poisoned. I don't look so happy about that one. Probably just thinking about Minfilia. Me and my big... This spear is twice as tall as I am. I just hope he has a chance to actually give me that drink, because knowing my luck... Hello, Lucia. Commander said you would come, Aura. Dramatic finger. See, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Mark well the curtain above. Seals a relief that much will be unveiled during the conference. The Masons labor day and night to see it finish on schedule. Sir Elmark wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he will be pleased with the results. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with strange hope. Faith and affection, is it not? Certainly that we may be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from the journey. Go rest, I will not keep you. Stoic. Something's gonna go horribly wrong, I just know it. If you'd rather not take a rest, then why not walk around Falcon's Nest, make your presence known to the people, and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide to attend the ceremony, you may meet Lord Vittorio and Milia, who have graciously volunteered their services. I should be glad to see you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. Okay. Whee! Redwall! Ta-da! Glad to see the rumors were true. Well met, Master Sentry, and fear not, I have no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Gildovnir may pass directly over the encampment. Last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay the Baron Ambassador to a peace conference. Yeah, that would be bad. Let's not do that. We have enough going on. You know when everything said to begin, I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought best to come early and find a spot with a great view. And heard Sir Amrik was planning to make a speech. I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do heroes like that? I don't often do heroes like that in this day and age. And he's more than a fighter too. He's a thinker. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Okay, nice to see some people are nice. But exciting, isn't it? Not just Beast of the Dragons, but for all them heretics besides. Don't must understand, we've got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past. So hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes to a great relief. Again, I hope that things go well. They probably won't, because this game has a habit of it, but... And much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vaults. If you had told me then that you would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make this fantasy a reality. Ha! And here I am, laboring to make it so. Start with that. Lord Ortiel, if I may. Certainly, First Commander, how may I be of service? Oh, the music! Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any variants found for Falcon's Nest. Sherry, take me. Why would they defy his command? If they dare attack Minfilia, will not come to that. But to see that it does not, we must need to hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us with Lord of the House Forsoms present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Anulia while I am away? As you know, he has been ever impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirit by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to the dangers given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. I will ask to keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Stomach nod. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. I'm probably gonna have to go rescue your butt, aren't I? Quest completed! What's more favor? I'm rather busy at the moment, old boy, guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. So I thought I might be derelict in my duties there. Then left for my brother to question my dedication. Since you're here, mayhap I can put proper use. The wasteland beyond these walls must be kept for safer travelers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. Not due for some esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves, so no. It's basically what will happen if we do not call the roaming packs. Your map, if I may, right there. These are the point our scouts will mark for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old boy. Come on, I must return to my rounds. Oh dear, do be careful, my lord. Got it, don't get eaten by a wolf. I would say that would be a very ironic way to die as the Warrior of Light, just chewed to death by a wolf. Although, given how pointy my armor is, I feel like it's more likely that the wolf would accidentally like stab itself. Oh look, Evil Destination of Doom. Ghost Wolf. Man, like Alpha Ghost Wolf. Wolves cleared. Time to fight the more wolves. Oh look, more ghost wolves. And slice. There we go. Alright, let's see if he used that brief opportunity to skedaddle. Oh, no, he's still here. What's Bane? It's going to complete my rounds. All's well in Falcon's Nest. Grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confessed? Clever, that. Anyway, Tancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once he knows Garnish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to the area and neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one, if you hurry, you might still be there. Gee, thanks. Dramatically flying over the red rim. And then rivers meet. Oh, hold on 1 sec. Someone's texting me. There we go. Whee! Hopeful heretics. Give me 1 sec, everyone. Hello, Tancred. Hey, to meet you here, Aura. It's fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. Young Lord wasted no time taking advantage of, did he? And me, I suppose. Let's return to Falcon's Nest then and see what our thrilling task you may have for us. You're not going to explain why exactly you were coming to talk with me? Whee! Flying in a sleeping bed, which you can... You can not only see my tail poking through, but also pieces of my armor. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to get up. No, hey, if you can tumble dry this bed by putting it over an open fire, then maybe the bed has auto-repairing feature, so it doesn't have to worry about giant spiky armor stabbing through it. Which I gotta say, that's a very impressive feature for a mattress. Whee! Oh, statue point. I wonder what people would think if they just saw the Warrior of Light, Hero of the War, just floating past on a flying bed. Again, here, as ever saw, Comrades' arms were united. Self-sacrifice, your guarantee will stay for many guests. Back to the I thank you both. With that, there's not much to do but enjoy a well-earned respect. Max potion, why not? Alright. Those we have lost. Well, this should of course go without saying. Let's not keep the last few favors between us. Yes, Joriel won't understand. Right then, the first of all these barracks has been converted to a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion which I agree. You go on ahead, or I will join you and on. And so begins the cutscene.
Welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay, thank you, lady. Ooh, hot chocolate.
Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks. Afraid food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all.
Yeah, that's something that happens. Music's very sad.
So many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here. To do my bit.
To play your part.
My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with him.
Oh! Uh-oh, please tell me it wasn't poisoned.
You were right, mother. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest?
Oh no, come on.
I say you're dead.
God damn it, why can't anything ever go right?
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
Why?
This was never your fight.
Yes, it was. Uh-oh.
My son. They told me he walks in Hallone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
He told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future.
I don't think they want you to bury the past. They just want you to accept that, the fighting was our fault. And then, move on. Not to let it, weigh on you. Not to forget everything that they did.
He was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
Of course, the only time I can rest is when I'm passed out.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them.
Oh, great.
They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I!
Peace is potentially an option. I can take on Neathog. I beat him before.
I kill my brother in my dreams every night. And I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
I get it, it's grief,
but kings of hell, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks?
You guys wouldn't have even let them sue for peace if they tried. You would have just murdered them before they had the chance.
It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
They don't want to ask for it to be forgotten. They just want to try and move past it.
No. I will not let that happen.
Oh?
They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
Oh dear.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping.
I'm sorry, I was poisoned again. And everyone's gone. Great, what happened?
Do you have your wits about you? Good.
I know it. Of course we have a crisis. What is she gonna do?
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy.
And you showed them no mercy.
Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice. Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, my lord.
No, 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 do not, do not! Oh, this is gonna go horribly wrong, isn't it?
See? See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward.
That's exactly what we're trying to change.
This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear. I spit on your choices, noblemen. You will take no more from me. No more, no more.
What are you gonna do? Huh? Oh dear. God damn it, why did you shoot her?
What have you done?
This is gonna go so bad.
I gave no such order.
God damn it, nothing can ever go right in this game. I thought the game glitched out, but no, my camera was just perfectly aligned with the wooden post. So I couldn't have played out any worse, given that the first commander and Nora Tro are not here to control the situation. Spoke the messengers that he was returning shortly, but until they do, not will be done, or Emma has retreated to the barracks and refusing to speak. Therefore, false to us to ensure order is restored. Come, let's walk the streets and speak with the people. Wife and I fell off fleeing the others at first, which were going to send to our bruises afterwards. Mad fools have ruined everything, and for what? Who has the flaming... Is that a bird? That is a cool mount. I want that. Pumpkin dancing! Ah, we need to lighten up. I wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough, that our calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it, or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. Well, if you don't stop somewhere, the killing is just going to continue on one side. Every dragon that we've killed was probably the brother or, wife of someone else, too. It's just never going to end. Heard rumors that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Oh, I say him and Sir Elmray take their bloody chains and shove it up their arses. No, I'm taken by that route again. Great. Oh, what say you? Yeah, the dragons live longer than the hires, so they've probably seen a lot more of their family members killed over the time. So, on this past, people will far from recover. This is to be expected. For the moment, it appears no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will soon forget the image of the young lord ordering public execution of an unarmed protester. Will not soon forget, one whose words resonate with the hearts of many. For all who among us has not lost loved ones. Oh, I can get some weapons from this. Our first commander should have returned. To the tavern, then. The first order of business is to speak with Lord Amon and somehow doubt that he has moved in Ilm since last we saw him. Apologies are bear for responsibility for this debacle. There will be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to his reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord Amon ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated the nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down, still others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but with the greatest of fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkable, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The Chergans are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of the peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, there have been more fruitful labors. In the wake of the protest, people seem disillusioned. You spoke with them then, I see. Sir Amric placed his trust in me. It'll be difficult to explain what has happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and we will do so again. We cannot but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, then this tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend a peace conference per his final decision. Circumstances I cannot leave Falcon's Nest, or will you deliver my report to the commander in my stead? Stoic nod. Get up, Emilian. You're going with him. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Hoydra. Ransom is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. Right, I could have sworn he was... Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about that. No, can't get in there. Are they somewhere over here? Says it's up a bit. Maybe it's over here? Oh, there he is. Oh no, what happened?
Oh no, what?
Alright.
No, no. What have they done to you? Oh no, what? Oh no, what?
He's still alive?
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Really? He's just asking you to stay and they beat him up? That's... oh my god.
If I had only been more careful with my words.
Wonder if he's gonna get his own character development.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Please don't tell me he ends up dead.
Oh no, what? Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kairujin without delay.
Pick up the young child.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
I don't know. I think I was about to punch him.
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Oh my god, this is a disaster, but I kind of like it.
I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
I'm just like, oh, poor Thancred. Actually, maybe it's a good thing he stopped me from punching him. I would have accidentally stabbed him on my armor, I'm pretty sure. Here, this'll cheer everyone up. Dragon in the square! Yes, did a little pew-pew with my arm this time. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is not to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But he... You're alright. Ooh, a new Dark Knight weapon. Ooh, I can get a new spear for the Dragoon. No desire to wait for the lowling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matter to attend to this code. Choices! I walk 4 feet to the left. Yep. Alright, let's see how badly this goes. Hey, Thancred. Word of the demonstration and resolution outstripped you are. Even every man, woman, child in Ishgard has heard the tale. His rumor that my endless lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Stoic nodding. Brief explanation. I see, so that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result was undeniable. He has furthered the cause of the misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate piece we poised the forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away. Is it any wonder they were left bereft? What was this sacrifice? Have we naught to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient love, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Ordinant, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, it is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it, we must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorifying in their excess. Difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur our disillusioned souls to retrace them. But as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy, and an undeniably righteous cause. It is a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. They did. Even if there was still tension leading to the heretics and stuff. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear, yet we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by other members of the Azorian Alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Hoisted by Ishgard in the shadow of the gates of judgment, the victor under such circumstances. Victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation in me, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, this is true, but if we should be defeated, though, even to hold our own against the cream of the three nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I'd have my son, Menelin, take part in the grand melee. By his deeds has he brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honor. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to do this. Aura, would you be kind to deliver my instructions to Lysine? I shall write to the honest leaders at once to begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance upon my son, pray and inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough. Make every effort to avoid me. That is actually a good point, because while the dragons, while the Dragon War situation is mostly under control, save for Estinian still being possessed, the Empire is still going to be a problem. That much I can guarantee. So that's their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom have taken into their confidence upon which they have come so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when they propose when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? I'll stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. Poor choice of words for friends tried and true, then. The living and the lost. So for this grand melee of his, Sir Amarok wishes to field a force comprising of both Temple Knights and Hydael's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. Oh, boy. Have you spoken with him? Whatever they wanted to request, so Amarok would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. Not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. Send for knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? I'll consider Master Thancred the secret young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver the list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, nor not her most dispensable. Onwards I run. And run. And run and run and run and run and run. Why are there so many steps in this place? Whee! Hey, Thancred, causing problems again? Thanks for telling me about Sir Amarok's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I'd hope he know what he's doing, because we ain't dressed to dance for professional bleeding soldiers. Oh well, seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guest. Can't say I disagree with her choice, though. She's got a good eye. Will we be fighting too? I reckon it'll inspire the lads if you were. Might take minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? Hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? So I thought not, on the assumption that he has not been found in his favorite father's loving embrace. Let's we split up and look for him. I will search the foundation and you the pillars. Okie dokie. I'll go up to the fancy hoity-toity place. Do 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 do. Jump over the people. Do 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 do. There he is. Whee! I carried Hordred to the manor. Our best surgeons are tending him as we speak. He is yet to awake, but surely he will. So father volunteered for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family, always making decisions for me. Frowned eyes. Angry eyes. No, it's not like that. It's just... Oh, you won't understand. How could you? You are free to be the man you want, whereas I... The son of House Forceps, don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could not do. Right to wrong is the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for purpose, for our place. All around me, these brave men and women rise to the occasion, with faith and conviction, that dedicate themselves to their cause, but not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make the choices, make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. Suppose I convinced myself if I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Hordred, I wanted to scream, wanted someone to blame, but in the end, there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept Father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Armrock and make my own decision. I can actually appreciate the fact that he actually now seems to be having a little bit more backbone about this. Actually, I'll just go to the Warp Crystal. Whee! The Forgotten Knight. Boing. 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 See, very well, you may enter. I hit that one click too far. Or too quick. Then there's Thancred.
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
All right, let's see what's going to happen.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion.
No, he most certainly did not.
He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Manalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Manalain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
It's finally starting to get it together a bit.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
Stoic nod.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights. And I would not soon yield this duty to another.
Bro, aren't you still recovering from your wounds when you were stabbed?
Esteemed Sir Emmerich leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more.
Sure, why not?
An adventurer beholden to none who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask
why do you look so surprised?
And will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend? One more time.
Why not? To be fair, I am currently an Azor Dragoon, so it feels appropriate to kind of represent Ishgard since their own Azor Dragoon is currently a dragon.
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages. A celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
The question is, how will it all go horribly, horribly wrong? Oh, I honestly thought we were about to get a cutscene where something went horribly wrong. God help me, I think I might be in love. I think it might be love. I dare say it might be cheating, too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tides of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? It was a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does some credit. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight and yours, but not mine. Yes, but that also means that I need my new, what's this? Augmented Hellfire Shield. Ooh. Nah, I'm gonna go for the new weapon. Let's take a look at it. Ooh! Spark. Ooh, fancy! And stabby. Spectacle for the ages, and I'll even get the emote of victory! One of the alliance leaders have agreed to the proposal. The Grand Mayor will be held here in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment at the site of the capital. That's what's been made, and allied forces are currently on route. I have Ishgard upon us, or we must not fail. Rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against allied forces outside of the Katuna, perhaps. Would not miss this for the world. Yes, me and my dramatically flaring spear shall be ready for battle. First things first, where am I going? Oh, I'm outside the gates. Of course. I'll deal with the fact that my glamour chest is full later. Sorry, armory chest. If the glamour chest was full, I would officially be just out of luck. There we go. There he is. I say when you didn't appear, I began to question. Nothing, never mind. There are mere moments away from the Queen. Mere moments away from facing the cream is already in soldier in battle. That I am mere. But what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of our victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell when he awakens. I am ready, old boy. Are you? All right, let's get this underway. By Fury, how could I forget? Father bid me present this to you. I know it's sudden, but he believes the men find it inspiring. If you bore the cowards of House Fortunes in battle, pray do us this honor. During the grand melee, some of your gear will be glamored, your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Got it. Ooh, I kind of like the glamour, actually. It fits with me currently being a House Vortex Knight.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which an allied company of Ul'dah, Gordonia, and Olmsted forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to attain a designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. During a grand melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's Gaze, which will be indicated by ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award your company one tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Maybe I should have been a tank for this. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory. Okay, so if I see someone with the tether being attacked, I might want to prioritize defending them rather than attacking. As it shows.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
Let's hope that I'm not horrible at this. Nice to see Namiko is feeling better enough to actually sit up the steps too. All's ready then. Very well.
Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the grand melee begin!
I have a spear! Oh, it glows green. I still have a bad feeling that I'm going to be horrible at this. Oh great, they defeated someone who had the tactical once I didn't see it. I'm so bad at this, I think. Okay, I did defend that person with the link. There we go. Okay, doesn't look like we have anyone on our side that currently has the lift. Well, now we do. Why is she running away? Okay, Grand Commander fell for his time. Okay. I actually think I'm doing decently well despite the initial hiccup. This should be an interesting game mode. Oh, it's me! Oh, it's the... Oh, General! Oh, the General's actually fighting, even without his arm. I didn't recognize him in that armor. Random troll! Random Cyclops! All forces, fall back! Oh, hey, Thancred! Nice punch, Thancred! When did you turn into One Punch Man? Continue the melee, I'll deal with him. Thancred, that's not dealing with it! Oh, for the love of... Daft sod, you heard the man, back to it! Forces, form a line on Aura, no! Oh, he's gonna take him out in one swing. I knew it. Jeez. Whoa. Oh, he wants us to be a one-on-one fight. Oh, that's right, we've never actually had a chance to fight each other one-on-one. Wait, I won't lie, I was hoping this would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Darn it all. I look happy about this. Glad to see you're back in fighting shape, even though, again, you only have one arm. Oh, yeah! Oh, jeez. Here we go, boy. Don't stand loose. I'm trying my best. Oh, jeez, what is that? I keep messing up the buttons I'm supposed to push. Eat spear. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Ow! Oh, I beat him. Dang, he was a lot stronger than I thought he'd be, even with only one arm. Darn, I really wish I got to see the battle in the banquet hall after he lost his arm. That must have been something.
Did he win? Then we...
Yep. We actually managed to win the Grand Melee. Woo! That would actually, I think, make for a fun multiplayer mode if it's not already. The guy's like that, just like, ugh. Sadly, it isn't. I know, right?
Well fought, my friend. You truly are the warrior of warriors. Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Stomach knot. Do you feel better, boy?
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand. I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
Bro's finally getting it. Ow, my arm.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
We bow to you respectfully.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them.
Most certainly.
I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn.
Yes, that was quite the duel. I'm glad I finally got a chance to actually fight him.
On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people.
Ah, she must know what it's about, since she still was thinking about abolishing this about.
Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
What about you? Are you still planning to abolish the Sultan or the Sultanates? That was a big thing before you were, poisoned to sleep for a few months, but...
Well,
oh, hey!
That made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
What happened to the Cyclops?
Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them.
Hey, they did good on their own. They did pretty good on their own, for saying. You okay, Thancred?
Tis but a scratch, I assure you. And I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns.
Tis but a scratch. I'm just happy he didn't lose an arm and we're pulling a Dark Knight on me.
Make that 2 dozen. Still, as Y'shtola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on, one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
Yeah, don't go hurting yourself, boy. I know you're sad. I'm sad too, but we gotta stick it. We gotta keep pushing on for her. Now the question is, what sort of dramatic things are we also going to have to deal with? Okay. Hi, Roban! Oh, it's balls. I almost like to feel so alive! Since leaving the blood sands have I had the privilege, not since the bull or Lamigo hung up his sword. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have endured. Our fight is only confirmed. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I look forward to it. Now go to Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin, his grace is with us. Lead on, father! Stoic walk and Lalafell walk. dun, 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 dun. Hi everyone, I'm here for the victory parade. Look, I even brought fireworks. Say your goodbyes. Start with knock. In all the years I've known Raban, I can't recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? There's growing to claim their symbolic victories, or alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud of Ari, you made this happen. Glad I could make things at least a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. You have won the emote victory! Let's go check it out. Oh, actually, that's a question. Does the emote change depending on which class you are? Let me first put it onto my hotbar. And then I'll quickly change my class to, let's do Paladin. Oh, it does. It changes for every class that I have. I gotta say, I love how the, I love how the Dragoon, it just shows the person doing a backflip. What about Dark Knight? Now that was a fancy sword twirl, despite how big this sword is. Actually, like me, let's see what that looks like. Cool. I will have to show Angel the fact that I can now just randomly backflip. Oh, for those we can yet save. We've done it now. You have done it. You have brought us victory we so desperately needed. This is not necessary to return to Capital. Come, let's see what reception awaits us. Let's see how badly this goes. I keep saying. Goodbye. See you later. Poor bro is struggling. My lord! Oh, little boy is nice and feeling well.
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
He's so excited.
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, and I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Oh, are you gonna reveal the plaque?
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
Alright, let's see what happens.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emanuele, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
Shrug.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
Agreed. Stoic nod into my faceplate.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Assuming everything goes off without a hitch. Foundation. You see, you duel General Raban within a ring of flames. I don't think the man so ostentatious, but that I could have seen. We parted ways in the cave. I returned to speak with Tataru. We to tell others only that our searching has reached an impasse. Subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest. Thought it best to keep to myself for a time. I won't rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I need to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters seem to have come to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, and nothing is so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let's make it a nest and see if we're on the need of our assistance. Oh, dude, the melee was tough, wasn't it? For those we can... I imagine this will probably be the end of 3.2, but who knows? Maybe I'll have to go and do another dungeon. So I think completing this quest will be the last thing I do for the time being, because I have been streaming for quite a bit, and I need to actually go and get dinner ready. Master Tentry, and thank you for looking after my brother. Safe but bravely, they did not dishonor the house, but you, my lord, we owe you everything. As you can see, we've made an effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, that we would be welcome to attend, and so they came, but the grace of fury they came. Ceremony may not be a lengthy affair. There's still much to be done. I would speak to you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Offnod, not enjoy yourselves, is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Got it, no more randomly slaying wolves. There you have it. We've been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or will we have matters to attend before it begins? This makes me suspicious, but whatever, we'll attend the ceremony. It didn't warn me that this was going to take a significant amount of time, so let's hope that it doesn't. I have a giant spear. Now let's see just what everyone's been working on. Hello! Smile.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
No. Seems a little hesitant. She's still alive. And she's allowed to watch.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Look!
The White Dragon!
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit. and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
It's going to be interesting indeed.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer.
Oh? This is going to be interesting.
Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me. Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Shocked dragon noises. Oh, that is a nice plaque.
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace.
The original.
The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
There's still much we have to do. Oh no! Estinian? Oh no. No! I knew it! He has the eyes on him. Both of them. Whoa! I knew this wasn't gonna go right, but god dang it, Estinian! Oh, that's creepy as heck. God dang it!
Child of Dravania, at Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge!
Get down here so I can pluck your eyes out again! The look on Alphinaud's face.
Damn you, Nidhogg.
I would say
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
I'll take him down.
Bastard, and be done with it. Death to...
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Oh, God.
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Oh my gosh. God damn it! As Angel would say. Alas, the guests, having come hither with hope in their heart, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Till the moment they saw them strike, I still held some hope. What you would have seen in Azazel was an illusion, perhaps, but he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Elmric. For a mercy, Virnos' wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells. The dragon was spirited away to Annick's shrine to receive care from his brethren. We can but hope her recovery. Oh my God, she's not dead! Oh, thank God! You can't just leave her lying there like she's dead and just say, oh, no, she's not dead. Trust us, she's fine. You couldn't have told us that. Oh, my God. This game sometimes, I swear, it needs to stop with the fake deaths. First we thought the pink hair lady was dead. She's not dead. And now we thought the dragon was dead, but she's not dead either. Such was Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thorn, but his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us, stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, an instrument of its vengeance, like Estinian. Quest complete, yay! That's still not the end! Battle stance. When I said I wish to speak with you at the conference, I confess I envisioned a rather happier circumstance. And however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the worry of waiting for ourselves, but to you, Aura, my friend. But not here, now. Of course, the intercessory and Camp Dragon is still open to us. Let us go there. Okay. I will finish this and get to the end of 3.2, but first, I really need to go bathroom, because I really need to pee. I am back, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully, finish up the patch. This will be the last quest I do. I hope. Depends on what I have to do. If I have to like enter a dungeon or something, yes, I'm going to wait. Shall I see him inside? Yes, please. And we wait.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected.
Fair enough.
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss.
As long as it doesn't knock me unconscious this time.
It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it.
Mm-hmm.
I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was.
You do?
I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
Agreed.
When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Agreed. We'll find a way to save him.
We will. I know we will.
Mm-hmm. Stoic nod. It's not fair me to unburden myself in this manner time after time, but I'm glad you permit me nonetheless. You are true friends now. All of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, and I have faith that we will win them over in due course, such as the infectious power of hope. Right, that's quite enough solace and introduction for one night. I think we will both benefit from some time in the company of Tetaru. She stays President Vortex Manors. Let's not keep her waiting any longer. Yes. And I also definitely agree with his idea. It's not necessarily about fighting to destroy darkness or to preserve the future. It's to do it for other people. Just do what you can to help whoever you can. In hard times, when you can't stand by and do nothing, but your options are limited, help who you can. We begin all too familiar path. I remember when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved. Now is our turn to return to favor. Here, let no one say the Scions do not repay their debts. For all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends, if we stopped looking for Hida and Palomino, or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dear, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascian's aspirations. For all that has been revealed, I cannot take suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. Agreed. In the event, I think it's time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It's not easy to turn the strategy to triumph, but we'll find a way. We will. Is this the end of the patch? This is a lot longer than I thought it would be. We're in a new battle stance.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still. To the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
The truth at the heart of the world.
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Steppy, 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 step. At least the dragon survived. Meanwhile, there's the Warrior of Darkness over there, being Warrior of Darkness. What are you thinking, Mr. Man? Oh, and Thanocrat is keeping an eye on him. Interesting. Start with 9.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price.
Don't zoom in on his face when you're saying that. That makes me think he's gonna die, which totally would definitely happen in this kind of game.
Twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Heavensward, the gears of change. Meanwhile, caution Yida, that is all I ask. Don't be so eager to place your faith in them, not until we know more. What are you two up to? Oh, meanwhile. A funky mask? first gear, the Gears of Change, has been earned. Oh. Brief pause there, I think. There we go. I'm guessing that was the end of 3.2. Let's check the achievements, just be sure. Complete the main scenario, Causes and Costs, which I earned the title, the Gear of Change. And with that, 3.2 is now complete. And I shall end it where I began it, which is right here. And with that, I wish to say thank you everyone for joining. I hope you had fun on the stream. But now I must go because I have to go make myself some dinner. So, thank you and good night, Internet. I shall see you all next time.